So I ran into this pregnancy costume thing on Facebook and was intrigued because it's the first time that I'm seeing something like this, and I just thought it was cool, and I wanted to see what people thought about it too. People over here in Nigeria, because this is new to us, and so I decided to read through comments here. How are people going to react to this pregnancy costume thing, which is on sale for anybody to get? Now, some comments are like, wow, I'd be like church project, they finish. Now, this person says, this is nonsense. What are you trying to encourage? Fake pregnancy for what exactly? Someone saying nonsense business. It is used for acting films or drama. For those shouting nonsense business. No need to fake the pregnancy. It's natural. I can help you get rid of your pain or that of your friends. There's so much testimonies. Inbox me. Let's discuss. What? That doesn't make any sense. Obviously fake. It is not meant for a particular purpose. Why selling what only the Most High God can give? God. So I don't understand why people are saying this is nonsense business or it doesn't make sense. If I decide to fake a pregnancy, if I want to have a child, but let's say for some reason, for some reason, I'm a chick who cannot have a child, and I decide to have a surrogate mother. You know what a surrogate mother is, right? So I contact a different other woman, and I'm like, would you want to have this? Would you want to have a baby and let me pay you to have your baby as mine? This is a very common practice in a Western society. And if that's what I want to do because I cannot have a child as a woman, and I don't want people to be like, oh, how did you manage to get that? I didn't see you pregnant. What's going on? How did you get a child? Young lady, I didn't see you pregnant for 9 months. You had a flat tummy and now you're coming a baby. What's going on, girl? Because I don't want none of those, I decided to get the silicone belly, and I'm ready for like the whole pregnancy situation. I have my tummy sticking out the whole time, and then when my surrogate mother is due and has the baby, I take off my silicone belly, possibly sell it on Gigi, and then I have my child in peace. You see, it's my personal decision to make, right? And if there was no silicone belly thing, maybe I still would have gone through with this, but it wouldn't have been as convenient. And so this is a very convenient way to go around things like that. So what's the problem with it? What is the problem with it? That's what I'm trying to understand. Why is it wrong for me to fake a pregnancy if I want to? Like, I can fake a headache. There's been a lot of times where we've had to lie. Oh, I'm sick. Everybody does those things. Why is it a problem if I have... Why do people only think that if people decide to lie or withhold certain informations, or you know what I mean, like take certain decisions like this, it's always for a negative purpose? Sometimes it's like positive reasons why people have to hide and take certain decisions or actions. So what's up? What's the problem? What is the problem? What's the problem with this? I don't think I can understand the way Nigerians think, right? I don't think I could ever understand or relate. I think there's always going to be more stuff coming over here to Nigeria. And my best advice for Nigerians is always accept new things, accept change, right? But your acceptance doesn't necessarily mean that you have to indulge in it. If it's something you don't want to do, it's okay. But don't speak against it if you don't understand it or if you don't like it. Simply for those reasons, do not speak against it, right? Because when you speak against it, when there's no good logical reason behind that, then you're just obstructing progress. You're just slowing down the whole growth process that Nigeria as a country is supposed to go through. Because I want to ask everybody the question, what is wrong with having this silicone belly thin in this country, why is it wrong for it to be an option? Why is it wrong for people to get it if they want to? If they decide to give you the impression that they're pregnant when they're not, how does that affect you? What does that do to you as a person? Does that take breath away from your nostrils? Does it do that to you? Does it take food away from your table? No, it doesn't. So why is all this bullshit comments going on in the session? Like, this is nonsense. Why are you trying to encourage faking pregnancy? For what exactly? Really, if anybody wants to fake a pregnancy, it is nobody's business. I mean, if someone wants to have a baby, it's nobody's business. If someone wants to fake it, it's nobody's business. If someone wants to, whatever they want to do with their pregnancy is nobody's business. It ain't nobody business. So what? It ain't nobody business. You feel me? It ain't nobody business. It is absolutely nobody business. If you want to have plastic surgery, whether it's good, whether it's bad, the point is you're the only one who's going to take responsibility for that. End of the day, it is you who is responsible for what you do to yourself. So you want to have plastic surgery, it is your business. Okay? So there shouldn't be judgments around these kinds of things. Whatever people want to do with their body, it's none of your business. So do not complain. If you're not gonna buy silicone belly, do not complain. Do not complain. It's not for you. Go ahead and have a real pregnancy. Let someone who's going through something, let someone who really has the need for it, go ahead and buy it. Whether it's for a negative or a positive reason, let them do what they want to do. Because I know, and I'm really sure, that whatever they do with a fake pregnancy thing, it's not gonna harm you. Yeah. As a person who would hear the story, oh, she faked the pregnancy for her husband. Oh, she faked the pregnancy for her boyfriend. Well, trust me, that's not gonna affect you. It ain't gonna take away cash from your bank. No, it's not. So they know how best to deal with this situation. Whoever it is that's getting the silicone belly and their partner, they know what they are going through. They know how to handle it. But that's no reason for it not to be available. The fact that people could use guns for negative things, why do we still have guns then? Right? You think about it. I mean, if this silicone thing has bad usage, if there are people who can use it for bad and there are people who can use it for good, if you're saying because you think there's like bad usage, it's like ways people could use it for bad, and that's why you don't want it to be here, then I want to ask you, what have you done about guns in the country? Because guns can be used for bad stuff and also for good stuff. Yeah. But you know, the bad actually outweighs the good. And still we have guns on sale. It's not a problem. You don't go ahead and be like, yo, I don't think guns should be available. No, you all shouldn't sell guns in Nigeria because people could get shot. Nonsense business. Nobody says that about guns. But you want to talk about silicone belly. You want to talk about silicone belly. You want to talk about fake pregnancy, because that's the problem. That's the only problem that's raging the country. Accept change, accept progress, and that's the one way we can better. That is one way we can better our country, because we lack a lot of things and we need to improve really quickly. We need to improve really quickly.